not doing anything. This. Let's try a different one. I think probably reload notify. Sorry, let me check something here. Reload. Oh, I see what I'm doing. So I'm calling the reload finish in a different way. Alright, let's look at throwing. Or weapon switch. Let's see, weapon switch. Okay, awesome. Here it is. So, if you're in one of these states, basically, you just play the weapon switching animation. Very simple. And while you are in this state, on exit, so when you finish playing the animation or your animation got interrupted when it goes to different states, this state exit is called. And here what you do is state info. Yeah, you're checking what state you're in. If you're in long gun pull out, pistol pull out, long gun put away, pistol put away, you're going to call a method. Actually, this is call a event, trigger an event. So you're saying once you're done playing the animation, go ahead and trigger this event from the event handler. Characters, animation states, other events. Yeah. On, say, pistol pull out finish or rifle pull out finish. All it does is call this event, which is subscribed by the character pull out finish. Let's see where it is. There it is. So once you finish pulling out a weapon, you disable the left hand IK and send a command. If your state is aiming, as in if you're aiming downside on a weapon and you're switching weapon, then you continue to aim. You can see right here. Okay, let's take out this rifle. So now I'm gonna take out a pistol. Okay. And automatically go back to the aiming stance or aiming state. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to reloading right here. So I'm not using this yet, but if you look at this animation right here for rifle reload, this is a very useful tool, this animation event. So you can trigger any event in any part of the animation. So here, about near the end of the animation, I say go ahead and trigger on reload finish. And if you click on it, here it pop up the window. So you basically put in you link to a class right here, an object, and you're going to call this function within this class. So I'm triggering the function under my event handler trigger on reload finish. Okay, I close that. Okay, trigger on reload finish right here, and then it does nothing but calling the event, which is subscribed by human character. Here it is. On reload finish. Okay, setting the IK status, and setting the action state. This action state is used for checking before you perform any action. For example, you have to be in this action state none while you're not doing anything in order to reload or throw anything. Finish reload. Alright, yeah, we can do a reload right here. So watch right here, the status. I'm going to get a rifle and I'll reload. See, it just shows the finish reload at the end of the animation. That's when the event gets called. Now, working with layers is kind of tricky because sometimes it doesn't blend well. Unity doesn't try to blend different layers at all. So if you want to do something that you don't want to completely override, you can use additive, such as recoil. So the recoil animation does not override, otherwise it's going to look very dumb. And so is the throwing. Throwing is one of the hardest part I have to do. It's all over the place because sometimes the throw is it overrides, sometimes it's let me see, sorry. Throwing. This is a full body override. So when you're standing, basically you're standing and you throw a grenade, then your full body should be playing this animation. Let's take a look. And as well as this one. Sorry, stand. There. So then your full body, including your legs, have to move like this, otherwise it doesn't look right. But that's when you're standing, but when you're moving, it's a different story. And where did I put it? Oh, here it is. Yeah. So this is when you're moving. I can see the condition says it be speed greater than 0.5 as you're moving. And then you play this animation. Basically the same animation, but only you take the upper body. Let's take a look at it in action. So we're walking through animation while walking, see? And when you're stopped, you see the full body animation now. Okay. and injury. Where is it? Yeah, these are injuries. So they are full body additives. It's pretty simple. It's just saying if you're injured, the injured trigger is triggered, then depending on different stances and walking or not walking, you're going to play the hit animation. And also it's the same as the throwing. So when you're standing right here, you're going to do a full body hit animation. But if you're walking, you're going to do a half body, just upper body. So let's demonstrate. Clear control input event. So testing. Okay. Alright, okay, this is when you're hitting or standing. It's the full body. See? The full body animation right now. When you're walking, different things. See? Your legs continue to walk as usual, but your upper body is twitching. I think this is about it. So if you want to read up more, I have a blog that I wrote. Let's see where it is. Well, let's see. Oh, this is not it. It's not it. Where's my blog? Actually, the Twitch has the link to it right here. It's better. Yeah, this is a blog I wrote. It's basically covering the same thing I did today. Oh, this is the original animation states. Look at the connections I made. Okay, I think this is all I have to explain today. And now I'm going to work on the next part of my game.